Remember the first time you ran to the theater with friends, tickets in hand, hearts racing to catch the latest blockbuster? The streets glowed with neon signs, arcade machines buzzed outside, and the smell of popcorn mixed with excitement in the air. Every laugh, every gasp, every heroic moment on screen felt like it was part of your own life. From unforgettable adventures to hilarious mischief, the 80s didn't just make movies, they made memories. Today, we're diving into the 10 USA movies that captured the spirit, energy, and magic of an entire decade. 1. E.T., the Extra-Terrestrial 1982. The night sky glowed, and suddenly a little boy and his alien friend captured hearts worldwide. Remember riding your bike, pretending to fly, and whispering secrets under blanket forts, just like Elliot and E.T.? That mix of adventure, innocence, and wonder made families hold hands, laugh, and even shed a tear. The glowing finger, the iconic phone home, every scene etched itself into your memory. This wasn't just a movie, it was the magic of childhood, the 80s spirit of imagination, and the kind of film that made you believe anything was possible. 2. Back to the Future, 1985. The roar of the DeLorean engine, the flash of lights, and suddenly time itself bent to Marty McFly's adventure. Remember sneaking to watch the movie with your friends, hearts pounding at every near miss, and laughing at Doc's wild experiments? That energy, that thrill, that mix of comedy and action defined the 80s. You imagined your own adventures, your own what-if moments, wishing life could be as wild as the screen. Back to the Future wasn't just a story. It was a time machine into your own 80s memories, making every watch a rush of nostalgia and joy. 3. Raiders of the Lost Ark 1980. Cracking, audiences gasped and cheered. Remember the excitement of treasure hunt, heroism pulsed through every frame. The thrill of escaping traps, racing against adventures you'll never forget. 4. Poltergeist 1982. The suburban home seemed ordinary, but suddenly the walls whispered and the television flickered with eerie messages. Remember clutching the armrest, heart racing, as Carol and Zerhir sent chills down your spine? Every shadow, every supernatural twist, and the terrifying clown doll became a part of your childhood nightmares. Poltergeist wasn't just a horror movie, it was a thrilling 80s experience blending suspense, family, and supernatural terror that left audiences gasping and talking about it long after the credits rolled. 5. Ghostbusters 1984. New York streets buzzed, ectoplasm dripped, and suddenly laughter echoed through the theater. Who didn't want to join the team, proton pack in hand, chasing mischievous spirits? Remember quoting lines with friends, imagining your own ghost-fighting adventures, and humming that unforgettable theme song everywhere? Ghostbusters combined comedy, action, and a little supernatural mischief into pure 80s fun. It wasn't just a movie, it was the spark of imagination, the laughter shared, and memories of evenings spent dreaming of catching ghosts with your best friends. 6. The Shining 1980. The Overlook Hotel loomed in the screen's glow, corridors endless, and suspense made hearts pound. Remember clutching the armrest, peeking through fingers, whispering to your friend about the eerie twins and Jack's descent. Every shadow, every echo, every chilling line sank deep into memory. The Shining wasn't just horror, it was the 80s thrill of cinema pushing limits, daring audiences to feel fear and fascination at once. It left an imprint on our imagination, reminding us how powerful movies could be and how the 80s embraced storytelling that stayed with you long after the credits rolled. 7. Ferris Bueller's Day Off 1986. Skipping school, sneaking adventures, and laughing at life's little rules. Ferris made every teenager feel invincible. Remember sitting in a theater with friends, cheering at every clever escape, and daydreaming about your own day off? From the parade scene to classic fourth wall winks, every moment was a celebration of youthful freedom. Ferris Bueller wasn't just a character, it was the 80s spirit of mischief, fun, and rebellion, a reminder of carefree days, friendship, and the joy of bending the rules without getting caught. 8. Top Gun 1986. Engines roared, jets soared, and every heart raced with Maverick's daring maneuvers. Remember the rush of action, the adrenaline of dogfights, and the awe of high-flying heroics on screen? From beach volleyball laughs to iconic flight sequences, Top Gun captured the glamour, risk, and thrill of the 80s, making audiences cheer and swoon at every turn. It wasn't just action, it was a feeling, an energy, a slice of a decade that made you wish you were in the pilot's seat. 9. Die Hard 1988. The skyscraper loomed, explosions rattled, and suddenly Bruce Willis became the everyman hero we cheered for. Remember clutching your seat, whispering he's going to make it, and feeling every danger like it was your own? Die Hard combined tension, wit, and relentless action into pure, adrenaline-packed 80s excitement. Every quip, every stunt, every daring move left viewers breathless. It wasn't just a movie, it was a thrill ride, a cultural moment, and a reminder of the bold, action-packed energy that defined the decade. 10. The Breakfast Club 1985. 5 teens, one Saturday detention, and suddenly the story became everyone's story. Remember relating to the awkward, the rebel, the brain, the princess, and the athlete whispering secrets and dreams with your own friends afterward. Every laugh, argument, and heartfelt moment resonated like it was lifted from your own life. The Breakfast Club wasn't just a teen movie. It was a mirror of adolescence in the 80s, a reminder of friendships, self-discovery, and the timeless awkwardness and beauty of growing up. As these 80s classics fade from the screen, remember the neon lights, the popcorn, and the laughs with friends. If this trip down memory lane brought back your favorite moments, join us and subscribe. There's more decades, more stories, and more memories waiting for you. The magic of movies never ends.